everyone, welcome back. We're currently in week 2 of Voyage 7B, and I think I really like the idea of just going in increments of 10 weeks at the most, and like the first 10 weeks would be part A, and the second 10 weeks would be part B, and there'd be a third to be part C, but I'm really liking the doing 10 weeks at most and then recharging and starting a new part of it just to feel like I got something accomplished, and then there's less to work on for the next part of the voyage. So let's go ahead and see what the numbers did. So line of credit 1, we just did the normal $30 payment. Interest that was paid was $16.37, giving it a brand new balance of $11,364.90. Available is $635.10. And then for line of credit 2 and 3, I did things a little bit differently this time. There's actually 5 paychecks this week because there's 5 Fridays. So I just did a payment of $25 to both of them. And $17.68 was paid in interest on line of credit 2, with the new balance being $12,282.34. Available is $217.66. So that line of credit 3, I did the same thing where I just did a payment of $25, giving interest paid as $15.86. That new balance is $12,260.54, with $239.46 being available. I think I will do that again next week as well. We'll see how the numbers work out. So line of credit 4, which is our active line of credit that we're running the paychecks to and from, we start off with a balance of $1,127.30. We did have a slightly bigger paycheck of $1,030, and then we just did $80 of expenses this week, and that gave us the new balance of $2,077.30. And since we have another item with the Discover 2 balance transfer 2 being due very soon, I did another chunk towards that. So I took $1,500 out of this line of credit 4, and then I applied it to the Discover 2 balance transfer 2. So line of credit 4 currently has $577.30. And then I realized I have a few mistakes on this page, but what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and correct them as I see them. I think a lot of it is just because I had a bigger paycheck than normal, so it was $1,030. And then this part is correct with the line of credit 1, 2, and 3, with the first one getting 30 and the other two getting 25, so the expenses were 80. What I need to correct here is I had that $10,030 in income, and then subtracting the expenses from that, my cash flow is actually $950. So that would change this right there to $950. And then, so last time we had $2,360.67. Then we take that $950, so it should be $1,410.67. And then, oh, this just goes up by, this will be $1,189. So we'll just kind of correct it as we go. And that's been paid off in the 2 weeks. And then when we jump into what's happened with our Discovers, Discover 1, we didn't have any activity with that. And then as I had shown, I did that $1,500 chunk towards this balance transfer. We're trying to work off getting that paid by May 23rd. And now we just have $2,000 remaining on that. And then we had the student loan payment updates. The student loans went down $73.91 on the first one, and the second one went down $47.79, and then no changes on the rest of the items. And then since I had goofed, that means this log also changed to 950, making this 1,189, and that's 1189. So that's 19,055. All right. So in week 2, last week we had 9.21% paid off. So this week we had the 950. So I'd probably change that amount as well. So all right, so we're at 45.74% paid off. So that's a little bit better than that. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments. And please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time. Thank you. Bye.